Looking to launch a newsletter or sell digital products? Then you've probably come across two names again and again: Kit and MailerLite. Kit as the big hit with creators, and MailerLite as the more affordable, user-friendly alternative. But there's more to it than that. We've actually used both for our newsletters here at Email Tool Tester, so let me tell you exactly where each platform shines and where it doesn't, so you can make the best choice for you. It might not be the one you expect. In this MailerLite versus Kit comparison, I'll take you through ease of use, templates and design flexibility, forms and landing pages, list management features, automation, monetization tools, and of course, pricing. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of which platform is the best fit for your newsletter, business, or creator project. And to make your decision even easier, I've also included a link to our newsletter platform comparison tool in the description below. It's totally free and lays out all the key features side by side. Let's start with ease of use. As it turns out, MailerLite is one of the most user-friendly platforms we've tested. In fact, we've awarded MailerLite our Best Email Marketing Tool for Ease of Use badge several years in a row now. The interface is clean, the navigation is logical, and most things are where you'd expect them to be. You don't really have to learn MailerLite, you can just start using it. Plus, the email editor is top-notch, which we'll cover in the next round. Now, Kit is also fairly easy to use. Its backend is organized around typical creator goals like growing your list, sending emails, and earning money. This makes it feel much more focused on selling digital products. But here's the thing, once you get deeper into Kit, things get a bit more complicated. That's partly because Kit works more around subscribers, tags, sequences, automations, and rules. Powerful? Sure, but also a bit more unruly. So while both platforms are approachable, MailerLite feels simpler and more intuitive, especially for beginners. MailerLite takes this round. When it comes to design flexibility, the platform's differences become very obvious. If you want perfectly polished, visually stunning emails, MailerLite is the clear winner. It offers more than 100 modern-looking email templates, and you can sort them by category, edit them easily, and save your own templates for future campaigns. What's more, MailerLite's drag-and-drop editor is one of the best we've tested. It feels fast, and you get a good range of content blocks to work with, from images and buttons to product blocks, surveys, countdown timers, and even quizzes. So if you want to create a more visual newsletter with a layout that looks a bit more like a magazine-style publication, MailerLite gives you a lot more room to play. Now, this doesn't mean you can't also create more personal writer-style newsletters through their simple editor, which offers the familiarity of tools like Google Docs and Notion. There is one important catch, though, when it comes to email designs. Templates are only available on MailerLite's paid plans or during the limited time free trial. So if you're on the free plan, you'll only get a basic layout that you'll need to customize. Still, even starting from scratch is pretty easy thanks to its editor. Now, Kit handles things a little bit differently. Its editor is much more text-focused, and you only get a handful of templates to start with. You can add content blocks, but they're much simpler. And although you can adjust things like colors, fonts, and images, it doesn't offer the same drag-and-drop freedom as MailerLite. Now, to be fair, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some creators actually prefer plain-looking emails because they can feel a bit more personal. I mean, we see this a lot with coaches and consultants. So if your brand is built around personal storytelling or direct communication, Kit's simpler style may work for you. However, for design flexibility and creative control, MailerLite is clearly ahead. Of course, before you actually send a newsletter, you need subscribers. The good news here is that both MailerLite and Kit are strong when it comes to forms and landing pages to build your list. With both platforms, you can create embedded forms, pop-ups, and landing pages, even if you don't yet have a website. That's super useful if you're just getting started and want to launch a newsletter, promote a lead magnet, or collect signups for a course or digital product. But once again here, MailerLite gives you more flexibility. Its landing page builder works a lot like its email editor, so you can drag and drop to build sign-up forms and add blocks like images, buttons, and even products pretty easily. MailerLite also includes a website builder, which is surprisingly useful if you just want a simple site for your newsletter, course, or lead magnet without touching WordPress, Squarespace, or anything else. Now, Kit's forms and landing pages are nice, clean, and very creator-friendly. And honestly, its free newsletter plan is crazy generous. It includes unlimited forms and landing pages for up to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, this is definitely one of the strongest free offers in this category. But customization is more limited. While you can choose a template, customize the text, and replace images, you can't switch up the layout like you can with MailerLite. So although Kit deserves major credit for its generous free plan and creator-friendly setup, it really only makes sense if your priority is simplicity. If you want more control over branding and design, MailerLite pulls ahead again. Now, list management is where Kit really starts fighting back. There are some big differences between the platforms here. MailerLite uses two main ways to organize subscribers: groups, which are static, and segments, which are dynamic. That means subscribers are added automatically when they match certain conditions, such as if they click a certain link, live in a certain time zone, or haven't engaged in a while. Overall, MailerLite's list management feels logical, especially because you get pre-built segments that are ready to use. Kit, meanwhile, forgoes the traditional lists and instead builds mainly around tags and segments. And if you're serious about audience building, tags can be incredibly powerful. They are flexible labels you can apply to subscribers, either manually or automatically. For example, you could tag someone as downloaded guide, course buyer, or clicked pricing link. Segments then let you group people based on filters, such as whether they have a certain tag, joined through a specific form, or bought a specific product. This lets you build a clearer picture of what each subscriber has done over time and what they might be interested in. For creators selling products or building funnels with automations, this flexibility is a huge advantage. But there are also a few practical limitations we've run into while using Kit ourselves. On Kit's higher tier Creator Pro plan, you get more advanced reporting by segment, including the ability to filter open and click trends by specific subsets of your lists. But if you're on the regular Creator plan, this is much more limited. Now, this round is a bit of a tough call, but since we are talking about growing our lists, Kit comes out ahead thanks to its flexible tagging system. We're moving into automation, which is interesting because both platforms are good, just in different ways. If you want to send a welcome sequence, deliver a lead magnet, or set up another type of automation, both MailerLite and Kit can knock this out. But again, there are a few key differences to be aware of. MailerLite's automation builder is visual and very beginner-friendly. It also offers automation templates, which can help you send welcome emails, abandoned cart emails, and nurture campaigns a lot faster. You can create workflows based on triggers like someone joining a group, completing a form, clicking a link, and more. Just note, although you can trigger email sends, update custom fields, and move subscribers to groups, you won't be able to tag contacts or move them to other automations like you can with Kit. Now, Kit's automation setup is also visual, but it feels more creator-focused. Because Kit uses tags, you can move subscribers in and out of automations based on behavior like link clicks and product purchases, which makes it especially useful if you're building a creator funnel. But there's a trade-off. Precisely because Kit relies so heavily on these tags, rules, and sequences, the more you add, the messier it can get. So we recommend you plan your setup carefully and with growth in mind. In our own personal use, we've sometimes have had to find workarounds because the automation logic didn't work as expected, which can be pretty frustrating. So this round really depends on your specific needs. If you want straightforward, easy-to-build automation, MailerLite is best. But if you want deeper creator funnels and behavior-based workflows, Kit is best. Let's call it a tie. Now we get to one of Kit's biggest strengths, making money. Kit is clearly built for creators who want to monetize their audience. Its monetization features are some of the strongest we've seen among newsletter platforms. You can set up paid subscriptions, accept reader donations through a tip jar, sell digital products through Kit Commerce, and use its built-in sponsor network and paid recommendations to earn from brands or other newsletters. And honestly, some of Kit's growth tools are super effective. We've personally used its SparkLoop integration to set up referral programs and have gained thousands of new subscribers. MailerLite also offers monetization tools, though their focus is slightly different. You can sell digital products and paid newsletter subscriptions, all cleanly integrated with landing pages and email automations. So if you want to sell an ebook, a downloadable resource, or a paid newsletter, MailerLite can easily handle that. But MailerLite has an interesting advantage over Kit: appointment booking. You can create and sell consultations, coaching calls, workshops, or even group sessions directly inside its platform. If you're a service-based creator, this suddenly makes MailerLite a whole lot more compelling. Still, overall, Kit feels more purpose-built for creator monetization, so this round goes to Kit. And now for the final round, pricing. Let's first take a look at their free plans, which they both offer. Amazing. MailerLite's free plan is useful, but more limited than it used to be. You'll still get access to most core features though, including landing pages and even one digital product or booking, but 0 email templates. Kit's free plan is far more generous. It includes up to 10,000 subscribers, unlimited emails, forms, and landing pages. You can even sell digital products on this plan. What? Though you do only get one automation, and more advanced features like surveys and A/B tests are kept for the paid plans. Still, sounds pretty good, right? Well, it is, until you have to move up to the paid plan. Kit's paid plans get expensive fast, especially if you've maxed out your 10,000 subscriber limit on the free plan and need to jump to a paid tier. Ouch. Oh, and if you need extra features like advanced reporting, subscriber scoring, and Facebook custom audiences, you'll need to upgrade to Creator Pro. MailerLite, by comparison, is a much more affordable option. The Comfort plan is a lot more budget-friendly and includes unlimited templates and a decent amount of email sends, automations, forms, and digital products. Moving up to the Power plan gives you unlimited email sends, automations, products, forms, websites, and more. Now, to be fair, Kit does offer excellent personalized migration support. If you're switching from another platform, they'll help you move over subscribers, tags, segments, and if you have more than 10,000 subscribers, they'll even rebuild your templates and forms for you for free. You don't get this kind of hands-on support with MailerLite. Even so, MailerLite still wins on affordability and value for money. So which platform comes out on top? For most people, it's MailerLite. It's easier to use with a better drag and drop editor and stronger design flexibility. It also offers affordable paid plans with strong features for newsletters, landing pages, automations, digital products, and bookings. Just keep in mind that their free plan is limited and templates are not included. Plus, audience management features are a bit more basic than Kit's. And yeah, you don't get hands-on migration support. That said, if your main goal is building and monetizing a creator business, Kit is a strong choice. It offers a very generous free plan with up to 10,000 subscribers. And it has stronger monetization features, including paid subscriptions, digital products, a sponsor network, and paid recommendations. However, its paid plans are significantly more expensive. Its email and landing page customizations options are also more limited, and some workflows feel more manual than they probably should. Well, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed our MailerLite versus Kit comparison. To compare both tools in more detail, check out the full review at emailtooltester.com. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.